Hello, beautiful and lovely human beings. I am so thankful that you are here listening to my podcast. I am also thankful that I am also here recording the third episode of It's All About You podcast. This episode is mainly about conquering the fear of being alone and seizing the opportunity of being alone to discover so many things about ourselves and our life. Are you all ready? Let's start. Sometimes you need to take a break from everyone and spend time alone to experience, appreciate, and love yourself. Taking the decision to stay alone for some days, months, or even years is not easy at all. Taking the decision to say no to a lot of opportunities because you need a break is the most painful step. Taking the decision to stop answering the calls of your best friends because you need nothing but to spend some time with yourself is the most brutal action, especially if you lost those friends. Sometimes we need nothing but to stay away from the chaos of the world, to dive deep into ourselves, especially if there are so many thoughts that you can't read or analyze anymore. Choosing to stay alone for some days or months doesn't mean that you are depressed or sad. Choosing to stay alone is a healthy decision, believe me, because I had to take this decision 3 years ago, and it was one of the best decisions I have ever taken in my life. Because I was completely broken, and talking to others was just harmful to me, to myself, and to my heart. In 2017, I had to face the poison of failure, and I had to cure myself because I was completely devastated. I tried to talk to some friends about my situation that was getting worse day after day, month after month. They asked me to watch some motivational videos or movies. It didn't work at all. They asked me to move on. Yes, to move on. They kept repeating this sentence. Come on, just move on. However, it was not a simple step to take. I was just tired of everything. Tired of their talks, tired of myself, and tired of people. Every day was just another new day, a new opportunity to keep blaming myself for not performing good in that test. Blaming myself for making mistakes. Blaming myself for not being perfect. I thought that blaming myself and staying alone is what I deserved. Blaming myself and staying alone because I was not proud of myself at all. That is why I'm telling you, whenever you are right now, whatever you do, be proud of your achievements. You don't need to hold a particular position to be proud of yourself. You don't need to wear some clothes to feel that you are unique. You don't need to be perfect to start your own journey. You need nothing but yourself, faith in yourself. Blaming myself and staying alone at the same time wasn't helpful at all. I didn't make any progress at all, the thing that woke me up. Isn't there a way to make a progress while staying alone? Isn't there a way to reach my heart and cure my heart while staying alone? Isn't it time to apologize from myself because I did so much harm to it. That is why I had no choice but to run away. But this time, I'm not going to run away to blame myself again. I had to run away because I wanted to find myself, to cure my heart, and to understand the world. I decided to stop answering a lot of calls, to read a lot of books, and to stay in the same corner of my room. I decided to take the pen and the paper because I believed that writing is the only rescue from the poison of failure and disappointment. You can also find something to run to, especially when you are disappointed. It could be a pen and a notebook to write on. It could be nature as well. You can just walk in nature, looking at the beauty of nature. It's really an amazing trip that you can take alone. It is always good to look at how these flowers grow and survive. Throughout this journey, I know that times are getting hard, but everything is getting better. You've been through very difficult times, but you survived them. There is a reason why you did, and there is also a reason why you are still here listening to my podcast. I can't tell you that my life right now is completely perfect because it won't be so. I'm just trying to be grateful for everything, for every moment, for every person who is in my life. Being grateful is what will make you satisfied even if you are going through difficult times. I don't compare myself to others. That's why I'm always grateful for everything. How did I learn to be grateful? Well, it's thanks to the lonely days I've spent with myself. It was very difficult for me to write about my scars, and I spent so many days writing and crying. My future was obscure, and I resisted many times writing. However, I couldn't give up my dreams, and I felt that writing resembles a bottle that is full of hope. Every day I wake up, I have a purpose, I have something to do, and it was writing, a cup of coffee, and loneliness. Yes, 1 year of sitting in the same corner of my room, reading and writing. I'm not asking you here to do the same thing, I mean to read and to write, to find yourself. You can look for some other ways that will make you comfortable. Sometimes I hated the process of reading and writing because it wasn't easy at all. You have to be patient, patient, and patient because you cannot see the results of this process in 1 month or 1 day. You will encounter some people who will ask you the same question. Are you still home doing nothing? Don't be shy to say yes, I'm just home, because they don't really know that you are looking for yourself. They don't know that you are enjoying the act of loneliness. Others know nothing about you, know nothing about your struggles, but yourself knows about it. So embrace yourself. If you need to stay alone, I beg you to do so. Don't be afraid of losing other people if you choose to stay alone, but be afraid of losing yourself. We have just came to the end of the third episode of It's All About You podcast. Thank you all for listening. Don't forget to share this episode with your friends, family, and don't forget, Invest in yourself. Your well being is a project itself. Goodbye.